Standing here backstage with Thunder for the first time in Sweden in quite a lot of years.
Yes.
Yeah, it certainly is.
So, what's kept you from coming here?
That's a very good question.
Yeah.
Yes.
One that deserves an answer. Sadly, we don't have it.
Okay.
You'd have to talk to our agent, and also what didn't help was we stopped for a couple of years.
Yeah.
But we're here now, so anyway, enough of that.
That's great. So, how does it feel when you haven't been here in such a long time and the people know your lyrics?
I know, that's amazing. That was the thing that really... I wish this man would shut up. Shut up! No, really, that's Kevin from Quite Right. He's doing his thing. No, it was really heartwarming, actually, to step onto the stage and start singing the songs, and they knew the words. I was blown away by that. It was really good. I expected it to be a lot harder work, which was great.
Yeah.
That's good, because we don't know the words, so it's good when somebody does.
I'm searching the audience to find someone who can teach me the words.
You've been keeping on for quite some years now, and it's it seems like the English blues-based hard rock. It's kind of it can go on indefinitely.
Yeah. Well, we're a one-band movement at the moment. It doesn't appear to be anybody else doing it, but I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. But it's not much we can do about it. You know, all the time we're enjoying ourselves, we'll just keep doing it.
Yeah. But it seems like that there's a kind of a new wave anyway with bands like The Darkness that are picking up on the 70s vibe and like The Answer.
Yeah. No, it's good. It's good. It's great. It's great that there's a lot of bands out there, and it's great that there's a lot of fans getting into it as well. Because I mean, that helps everyone.
There was a lot of very good music made in the 70s, and I think now with the beauty of the internet is people can go and find it for themselves without they can investigate and find things they'd never heard of and have a listen, and so that's a good thing about the world we live in now, is it's possible to look everywhere.
Yeah. And you got signed by Frontiers Records of Italy.
Yeah.
Seems to be picking up on a lot of those bands that aren't hip, but they really need to be there.
Yeah. Frontiers came along at the right time for us, really. I mean, we own our records, and we license the records to various labels around the world, so it enables us to keep control of our career, but by the same token still work with record labels, which is great. And we don't work with record labels everywhere. In some places we release the records ourselves, but it's kind of, I suppose that's like Luke was saying earlier about the internet, it enables you to be able to do that. I mean, 15 years ago you couldn't do it, but now you can. So, when you've been around the block a little while, like we have, it enables you to be able to take control, and it's good having the control. It's quite scary, and it's a lot of hard work, but but I wouldn't go back to the way it was before.
And you also have full control of the song material and stuff and what you want to do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah. The previous album there was a bit more ballads on that one. Quite soft in some places.
Is this Morley Turner?
No.
Which album? Our most recent
I
album.
can't resist.
Our most recent album.
The Robert Johnson's Tombstone. That was a bit heavier than the previous.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I suppose it's the way we work. The songs get written, we record them, and we make. We pick the best ones and we put them on the album. We don't really have a big plan.
More a plan.
It's just kind of natural. Musically, it's not something that we don't premeditate what we're going to do. We just do it. If it feels good, then we put it out. And and what that means is the albums are all going to be a little bit different, hopefully. Also, it stops people getting bored as well,
Yeah.
And it stops us getting bored.
I think it's about stimulation at the end of the day. I mean, if you're stimulated and you're enjoying doing what you're doing, then hopefully it will have the same kind of effect on the people who listen to it.
Yeah.
And that's all we've always tried to do.
There always seems to be some. I mean, you can hear it when it's a British band. You have a certain vibe that seems to come out of Cream or Free.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we grew up with. Those two bands you mentioned, Cream, Free, Led Zeppelin, Bad Company, The Who, Rolling Stones. I mean, these are all bands that influenced us at very important times in our life when we were kids, and it's, I guess it is a British style, and it somehow
I think it comes back to the planning, or lack of, or having any kind of desire to sort of make a constructed, designed, right down to the last detail.
Yeah, you'll never get Thunder making a concept album.
We don't do that kind of stuff.
We have no concept.
No. Maybe that's the
We have no
concept.
idea.
That's the concept.
Yeah. No
Clever.
idea.
See what we've done there. Yeah.
It feels a bit quite organic compared to a lot of the American stuff.
Yeah, it is. We just do what we do. I mean, when we started Thunder, the philosophy then was, well, you know, before Thunder we'd been in a band that had been quite contrived in its musical thing, and with Thunder we just did, fuck it, we're just going to do what we want to do and hope that people like it. And that's still what we do, you know, we do what we like.
Yeah.
And that way we can live with the music and be happy with it and get up and play it every night and enjoy ourselves.
Yeah. One big question for the bands of today that try to sell records, how do you sell records today? With the internet and the downloading and the...
You have to do everything.
You have, yeah.
I think
you have to do. There's so many more bands now.
Yeah.
It's easier to make a record and get it out than it used to be when we started. It's possible to do that because of the internet. But the flip side of that is everybody's doing it. So there's more stuff to take in. There's more stuff to wade through, and you just have to do, as Danny said, everything you can,
as well as you can, and play live wherever you possibly can. If you're a good live band, you have to play live. And if you can play live and people like it, then hopefully more people will come back and go away. Go away.
Oh, it's
sorry
the
about
drummer.
that. Sorry about that. He's the drummer.
Why do they always pick on the drummer?
It's important.
It's the law.
I mean, it's the musician's best friend.
No, I don't. I don't know about that, but I know it's the law where I come from.
Okay.
Go away.
And he's far too handsome. That's why we don't like him in interviews.
Gets all the girls.
He does.
Go away. Sorry about that.
So I shouldn't take that personal.
No. Purely musical.
Goes with the genes of
right,
the drummer.
It's purely musical.
And also it seems like what we discussed before with the internet and downloading, it seems like the album concept seems to be maybe on its verge.
Yeah, you may be right.
Yeah, this is possible. There's also, I think there are many things that will change in the next few years. Yeah, I think lots of young kids now are downloading stuff one song at a time, you know, and which maybe is not a bad thing because that way you get value for money. I mean, there's a lot of albums that get made today where there's 3 good songs and the rest is maybe not so good. So maybe it's not such a bad thing.
At the end of the day, you know, the music business is going to continue evolving, I think, probably for the next 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
There are going to be a lot of changes to come yet. So I think if you're in the business of releasing records, I think you just have to kind of just keep along with it, you know, and do your best. You know.
So what are the plans for Thunder?
We're splitting up.
Sorry, yeah. We're making a reggae record as well.
Yeah.
And a flamenco solo album for Harry.
Then you might as well split up.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, I forgot to tell you, I'm making a 7-hour jazz freeform album.
I'm going by.
Okay.
I mean, what's happening? Seriously, we're going to record again. Luke's writing. We're going to record again in the summer. Probably not the whole album because we've got quite a lot of shows to do.
Doing lots more festivals like this.
Loads more festivals, yeah. We're going to Japan in September, playing the UK again in November. We're just going to dive into the studio here and there and record wherever we can. The idea is to release another album probably September next year.
Yeah.
And then we'll just fill all the gaps in with recording and, you know, running around and chasing girls, really.
Yeah. Okay. And doing side projects like Morley Turner and
Yeah, I think the next one we're going to call Turner and Turner.
Turner.
Exactly.
Why not Turner?
I'm not going to be there.
Why not Turner over?
Yeah, that as well. Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so
Who is this
thank
man?
you.
It's a pleasure.
Do you
Thank
know
you.
him? Do you know him? I don't know him. I don't know who he is. Do you know who he is?
No, but he's a nice man.
He seems very nice, but I don't think he knows what he's talking about.
I don't know myself. So
No.
Thank you.
Good luck in prison.
I won't.
Thank you.